Alcatraz, often dubbed the Rock, is infamous for its reputation as one of the most secure and inescapable prisons in history. Located on an isolated island in San Francisco Bay, it housed some of the most dangerous criminals of its time. The prison's harsh conditions were notorious. Inmates faced relentless isolation, strict discipline, and the constant threat of violence. The cold, unforgiving waters surrounding the island served as a natural barrier, making escape nearly impossible. Guards were vigilant, and the prison's design was intended to thwart any attempts at freedom. Inmates lived under the oppressive weight of despair, with many believing that escape was a mere fantasy. The psychological toll of incarceration was immense, leading to a sense of hopelessness among the prisoners. Yet amidst these brutal conditions, a few daring souls would dare to dream of freedom, setting the stage for one of the most audacious escape attempts in history. Frank Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin are the infamous trio behind the daring Alcatraz escape. Frank Morris, a cunning mastermind, was born in 1931 and had a troubled childhood, leading him to a life of crime. He was serving a 14-year sentence for robbery when he arrived at Alcatraz. John and Clarence Anglin, brothers born in 1930 and 1931 respectively, were also seasoned criminals. They had a history of bank robberies and were sentenced to lengthy prison terms. The Anglin brothers were known for their resourcefulness and close bond, which would prove crucial in their escape plan. Each character brought unique skills to the table, with Morris's intelligence and the Anglin brothers' teamwork creating a formidable force. Their backgrounds of hardship and desperation ultimately led them to Alcatraz, where they would plot one of the most infamous escape attempts in history, driven by the hope of freedom. The planning phase of Frank Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin's escape from Alcatraz was a meticulous endeavor that spanned several months. While confined in their cells, the trio began to formulate an elaborate strategy, driven by their shared desperation for freedom. They carefully observed the prison's routines, noting guard shifts and the sounds of the facility, which would inform their timing. Utilizing seemingly innocuous items, they began to devise tools for their escape, all while maintaining an air of normalcy. Each night they would work quietly, digging into the walls of their cells with spoons, a task that required patience and precision. They also gathered materials from their surroundings, including bits of debris and discarded items. Their planning was not only about physical escape, but also about creating a diversion. The months of careful plotting reflected their determination and ingenuity, setting the stage for a daring bid for freedom. The escape from Alcatraz was a feat of ingenuity, largely facilitated by simple tools, particularly spoons. Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers cleverly used these utensils to dig through the concrete walls of their cells. Over several months they meticulously scraped away at the mortar, creating small holes that went unnoticed by the guards. Their strategy relied heavily on patience and stealth. They would often work during the night or when guards made their rounds, ensuring minimal disruption. To mask the noise, they would use their beds to cover the sound of scraping, and the daily activities of the prison provided a perfect cover for their clandestine efforts. They also fashioned makeshift tools from other materials found within the prison, demonstrating remarkable resourcefulness. This careful planning and execution allowed them to make significant progress without raising suspicion, setting the stage for their audacious escape. As part of their elaborate escape plan, Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers crafted lifelike papier-mâché heads to deceive the guards during the night of their escape. This ingenious idea was a stroke of brilliance, showcasing their resourcefulness in a dire situation. Using materials they scavenged from their surroundings, including newspaper and other scraps, they meticulously shaped and painted the heads to resemble their own likenesses. The heads were designed to rest on their pillows, creating the illusion that they were still asleep in their cells. The attention to detail was remarkable. They even added hair made from various materials to enhance realism. This clever ruse was crucial, as it bought them precious time to execute their escape plan undetected. The creativity behind these papier-mâché heads not only demonstrated their determination, but also highlighted the lengths to which they would go to achieve freedom from the notorious Alcatraz prison. The trio faced a daunting challenge in constructing their raft from stolen raincoats, a task that required both ingenuity and stealth. Over several months they managed to acquire over 50 raincoats, pilfered from the prison laundry. The initial step involved cutting the raincoats into manageable pieces, which they then stitched together using threads crafted from the same material. They faced significant hurdles, including the need for secrecy. Any noise could attract the attention of guards. Additionally, they had to ensure the raft was buoyant enough to support 3 men and their supplies. This meant testing their design in the prison's water-filled vents, leading to adjustments in their construction. The men also had to consider factors like weather conditions and the currents of San Francisco Bay, which added pressure to make their creation seaworthy. Despite these challenges, their determination fueled their creativity, culminating in a makeshift vessel ready for escape. As darkness enveloped Alcatraz on June 11, 1962, the air was thick with tension. Frank Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin prepared to execute their meticulously crafted escape plan. The prison, known for its inescapable reputation, seemed to hold its breath. With guards patrolling the hallways, every creak of the old building echoed like a warning. The trio, hidden behind their papier-mâché heads, waited for the clock to strike midnight. Stealthily, they slipped out of their cells, hearts pounding in unison. The dimly lit corridors felt like a labyrinth as they navigated through the shadows, avoiding the watchful eyes of the guards. Each step was a gamble, a mix of fear and exhilaration coursing through their veins. The distant sound of waves crashing against the rocky shore fueled their determination. They were on the brink of freedom, but would they make it past the final barriers? As the trio slipped through the final barrier of their prison cells, a rush of adrenaline surged through them. The cold, salty air of San Francisco Bay greeted their faces, a stark contrast to the oppressive atmosphere of Alcatraz. Each step toward the water felt like a leap into the abyss, a blend of exhilaration and terror. They paused for a moment, hearts pounding, knowing that freedom was just a few strokes away. Yet the vastness of the dark waters loomed ominously before them. The thrill of the unknown was intoxicating, but fear gnawed at their minds. What if the currents were too strong? What if they were caught? With a shared glance, they steeled themselves, the weight of their dreams and desperation propelling them forward. As they plunged into the frigid waters, every stroke was a fight for survival, a testament to their unyielding spirit against the odds stacked high against them. As the trio slipped into the frigid waters surrounding Alcatraz, chaos erupted within the prison. The guards, initially unaware, soon noticed the absence of the 3 inmates during the routine head count. Alarm bells rang out, echoing through the prison's cold corridors, signaling an emergency. Guards scrambled, their shouts piercing the night air as they rushed to search for the escapees. Spotlights illuminated the dark waters, while patrol boats scoured the bay, searching for any sign of the men. The prison went into lockdown, with every guard on high alert, fearing the implications of such a daring escape. Meanwhile, the warden coordinated with local law enforcement, launching a massive search operation that extended beyond the island. Helicopters joined the fray, scanning the waters from above, while the FBI was notified, marking the beginning of an extensive investigation into what would become one of America's most infamous prison breaks. Following the audacious escape from Alcatraz, a massive investigation was launched, spearheaded by the FBI. Agents combed through the prison, gathering evidence and interviewing inmates and staff. The search extended across San Francisco Bay, with boats and helicopters scouring the waters for any signs of the escapees. Theories about their fate began to emerge almost immediately. Some believed they drowned in the treacherous waters, while others speculated they managed to reach the mainland and vanish. A notable theory suggested they had assistance from outside, possibly even having planned their escape for years. Over time, various tips and sightings flooded in, adding layers to the mystery. Each report fueled public interest, with many convinced the men had successfully started new lives. The investigation, however, yielded no definitive answers, leaving the fate of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers shrouded in uncertainty and speculation. Over the years, numerous sightings and tips have emerged regarding the fate of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers after their daring escape from Alcatraz. Many individuals claim to have spotted the trio in various locations across the United States, from California to South America. Some reported seeing them in small towns, while others insisted they had encountered them in bustling cities. Each sighting reignited public interest and speculation surrounding the case, fueling a sense of mystery that captivated the nation. In addition to sightings, tips poured in, with people sharing stories of mysterious figures living under assumed identities. The FBI received thousands of leads, many of which were investigated but ultimately led to dead ends. This ongoing fascination reflects the public's desire to solve the enigma of their disappearance. The allure of the escape continues to thrive, as each new claim adds another layer to the legend of Alcatraz's most infamous escapees. The fate of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers has sparked numerous theories, each more intriguing than the last. One possibility is that they tragically drowned in the frigid waters of San Francisco Bay. The strong currents and cold temperatures could have easily overwhelmed them, leading to their demise. Conversely, some believe they successfully escaped, perhaps reaching the mainland undetected. This theory is bolstered by reported sightings in the years following their escape, suggesting they might have started new lives. Another captivating idea posits that they assumed new identities, blending into society while evading capture. This notion is supported by the fact that the brothers had familial ties and could have sought refuge with relatives. Each theory adds layers to the mystery, leaving us to ponder the true outcome of their daring escape. The uncertainty surrounding their fate continues to fuel fascination and speculation to this day. The audacious escape from Alcatraz has left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring a wealth of movies, books, and documentaries. One of the most notable films is Escape from Alcatraz, starring Clint Eastwood, which dramatizes the escape with gripping intensity. This cinematic portrayal has become a classic, showcasing the ingenuity and determination of the escapees. Additionally, numerous documentaries like The Great Alcatraz Escape delve into the details of the event, analyzing the planning and execution with expert commentary. Books such as Alcatraz, the true crime story of the Great Escape, provide in-depth narratives, exploring the lives of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers. The story has also sparked countless articles and podcasts, each offering new perspectives and theories. This cultural fascination reflects not only the intrigue of the escape itself, but also the broader themes of freedom and resilience against insurmountable odds, ensuring the story remains alive in public consciousness. The escape from Alcatraz has etched itself into the annals of American history as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries, captivating audiences for decades. The audacity and meticulous planning of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers have sparked endless speculation about their fate. Did they drown in the treacherous waters, or did they successfully reach the mainland and start anew? This enigma has inspired countless documentaries, films, and books, each offering a unique perspective on their daring escape. The allure lies not only in the escape itself, but also in the questions it raises about freedom, desperation, and the human spirit. As new theories emerge and old sightings are revisited, the case remains a tantalizing puzzle. The legacy of this escape continues to resonate, reminding us of the lengths individuals will go to for freedom and the enduring power of mystery in our collective imagination. The story of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers is a profound exploration of hope intertwined with desperation. In the face of Alcatraz's notorious reputation as an inescapable fortress, these men dared to dream of freedom, driven by a relentless desire to escape their harsh reality. Their meticulous planning and resourcefulness highlight the lengths to which individuals will go when faced with despair. What compelled them to risk everything? Perhaps it was the innate human spirit that refuses to be confined, the yearning for liberty that transcends fear. Their escape has sparked countless theories and discussions, keeping their story alive in the public consciousness. The enduring intrigue surrounding their fate invites us to reflect on our own lives, how hope can inspire us to challenge the impossible, while desperation can push us to take unimaginable risks. Ultimately, their legacy serves as a reminder of the complexities of human emotion in the pursuit of freedom. Where do you think they went? If you found this story revealing, please like, share, and subscribe, because the scariest stories are the ones that actually happened.